Will you marry me?
Marry you? Oh, you bet I would! Oh, that is, if it's okay with my parents.
It's all right with me as long as he wears a flea collar.
Oh. Larry.
No one asked me to walk in the room.
That's right.
I have a little brother. He's about 10
Well, that's
feet,
like a witch.
so it's a little over 10 feet. Now get mad. Be mad. No, be mad.
Okay.
You want us to know what? You want us to know?
Okay, be crazy. Crazy? Okay, don't be crazy then. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Dr. Frankenstein, but I must speak to you. The monster is getting restless. I cannot...
Great. Was in that one scene where
Okay,
the police stakeout.
Only
Oh,
this
it's not a police camera, really?
Come out just a little bit this way.
It's a ham radio, but I can get the police van.
There we are.
Is that what you're listening to right now? Yeah.
Down to the neck in sand.
Not enough sand.
I mean, it's not as if you're shy. Just, you know, it's just look into the camera.
What?
Oh, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, the burden of a rep.
Come on out.
Chichi. Come on, guys. Process. You're on candid camera.
Henry is doing some sort of experiment and has given me this little crystal to hold for safekeeping.
You seem quite anxious. It must be important.
I haven't the faintest idea what it is for. But he did say it was important. Here's my darling. I will let you take care of it. You know how I use things.
It looks like a diamond.
Yes, it does. After tonight, there will be nothing to forgive. My sweet lad, good knocker, I hardly know what to say.
I wouldn't know what to say either if I were you. Perhaps you could suggest something. As a matter of fact, you do suggest something. To me, you suggest a taboo. Oh, I love you. Will you marry me?
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, that would be big of me.
Yeah, it'd be big of me, too.
Strange woman.
She's more than strange. Actually, I know which one you are. How's it going?
Purposes of been called a liar. I'm going to visit the Count's castle. He promised to show me his broken battlement.
Like a star. Indeed, you shine like the moon at my night, rising above the rugged mountain peaks of my beautiful country.
I really thought it was just there. Hardly know you.
I came in, you snake in the grass, you Donald Trump.
I shall destroy you like the dirt bag you are.
You'll have to catch me, bird boy. Come on, get up and fight. What are you, a man or a mouse? I know what I'll do. I'll throw some cheese on the floor, then we'll find out. Nearly 11. Over to
hours late. Who knows when they will arrive with this storm brewing? Oh, the best laid plans of my must you continually sneak up on me while I'm thinking? It's terribly upsetting. I told you to wait downstairs until I called for you.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must talk to you. Oh, the monster is getting restless, and I cannot control him much longer. The last time he was like this, he broke his chains and tore the door off the hinges.
Oh, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, the burden of a reputation. Oh, Grandfather, why did I ever find your laboratory notes and embark on this hideous career? Look at this face, Igor. Once I was young and happy. Now I am lined with worry wrinkles.
Oh, your grandfather Frankenstein was a great man. How often my grandfather spoke of their work together. Sneaking out at night, digging up graves, cutting criminals off of scaffolding, cutting and sawing, out in the muck and the mire, looking for just the right part. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yes, I know all the stories well. My grandfather created a monster out of men, an indestructible creature. The only problem was the monster's brain, thanks to your grandfather.
Oh, but Grandfather Igor can't be blamed. He couldn't read. How did he know the brain he stole from the university laboratory was the brain of a dimwit?
He should have recognized a comrade.
He's such a wonderful mind. On just such a night, the creature was born. Lightning was his mother, and it gave him power of 100 men. How proud our grandfathers were.
Enough reminiscing. We have plenty of problems of our own, trying to correct the mistakes of the past. The brain transfer machine is ready. We no longer have to operate to change the monster's brain. Using the fluorite crystal, the machine spins the brain into 1 billion particles, sends it through space, and reassembles them in a new cranium.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful, Master. But when do we begin?
As soon as we find the right brain for the monster.
I know where there's a wonderful brain.
Oh, where?
Here.
Oh.
But it's a perfectly good brain. It's never been used.
There are brains, and then there are brains. I refuse to discuss it further.
Yes, Master.
Now, hopefully, the right brain will arrive this evening. With all this lightning, we shall have added energy for the perfect transfer. I have advertised this castle as a hotel with all the travel agencies from Berlin to Los Angeles. I had expected a large supply of brains, but so far, only one group has made reservations. They will be here tonight, and with everything in readiness, I must use one of these brains tonight. Oh, I almost forgot. You must not call me Dr. Frankenstein anymore. I am Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor. Baron. I've been meaning to ask you. We have no servants here. How can we run a hotel without maids and bellhops and cooks?
Oh, simple. You will do it.
But I do everything. I cook the meals, I fetch and carry all day, and then I have to watch the monster all night. Now you want me to carry tourist baggage and run room service. Oh, this is too much. I quit.
Oh, wait. You don't understand. If one of our guests is chosen for the honor of the brain transfer, then you will be in the perfect position to plant the crystal on him. You know I have not yet learned to focus the rays of the machine. I have placed one crystal on the creature, and this one must be placed on the body of the victim, subject, whose brain is to be transferred. I cannot succeed without your help. Do not desert me in my hour of need. I shall be lost without you.
Oh, there, master. I won't leave you. How could you think a thing of loyal, hard-working eagle?
Very well, very well. Go get the rooms ready. Our guests should be arriving shortly. A family of American tourists. Oh, quickly! Mix another sedative. We do not want him frightening our guests. Use the good whiskey tonight. Perhaps we should be grateful he hid in the brewery the last time he escaped. He is so much easier to sedate now. And make sure those chains are secure. The energy transfer may be more violent than we had calculated. And we do not want him running around the countryside, mauling the villagers. Oh, grandfather. Grandfather, do you hear your creation moaning for relief? I, Baron Henry von Frankenstein III, shall correct your mistakes. I shall perfect your creation and end the failures of the past. I shall remove the curse of the Frankensteins.
It is ready, master.
Good. Make no delay. Get him quiet as soon as you can. And then make the rooms ready with a nice warm fire. Here, take these.
The room, then the monster, fire.
And now, if this storm will hold until they arrive.
Henry, darling, would you look surprised to see me?
Natasha Nabrinsky.
Ah, you haven't forgotten me, darling. It is so good to see you again. The Carpathian Mountains are so lonely and quiet like a mausoleum. Don't be silly, darling. Put that grass away. I have been taking treatment at the Van Helsing Health Clinic in Budapest. I drink nothing but cranberry juice. But I must admit, I have not given up my desire for adventure, excitement, romance. But what is this? Make reservations for 5. Julius Seafood Knocker and family. Stores. Arrive in October 1st. Stores. See the World Travel Agency, Manhattan, New York. But darling, what does this mean? Who is Julius Seafood Knocker and family?
Oh, I have gone out of the monster business. I have decided to turn this castle into a vacation paradise.
Wonderful. All this place needs is some new blood.
Blood?
Oh, it's only an expression, darling.
What are you doing here anyway? I thought I told you the last time I saw you that I wanted nothing more to do with you or your husband. Oh, by the way, where is the Count?
I am leaving my husband again. I am tired of him flying night after some new young thing. He has made a fool out of me for the last time.
Oh, maybe if you settle down, he would too. Your leaving him is ridiculous. You two were made for each other. You always go back to him, so why leave him in the first place?
It is not ridiculous. I am tired of sitting at home, waiting for him to drop me a morsel of attention. I'm not going to be the bat in his belfry any longer. Oh, my trunk will be arriving shortly. It's a new one I got in Egypt last summer. It's simply beautiful.
But my guests.
Henry, darling, I don't like to be pushy, but I don't like being refused anything. You escaped me once and I forgave you. But I assure you, if you do not give me a room, I shall fly around and frighten all of your guests out of your hotel. And there will only be me and you left.
That's blackmail.
Of course. Do you still have that bumbling idiot with you?
Yes, and he has good reason to remember you, too.
It was really harmless, Henry. I was only trying to make Vlad jealous. You escaped me with your trickery and Igor was available.
But Igor? How could Vlad suspect Igor?
I was desperate. I had to take what I could get. Vlad is so jealous, he believes whatever he thinks he sees. But I assure you, if you do not give me a room, you and Igor will suffer more than any man have ever suffered.
Oh, all right. But don't mingle with the guests.
I promise not to think about it.
Oh, Master! Master! Ooh.
Hello, my little pet. My, how you haven't changed.
What is she doing here?
Oh, she just flew in for a little visit. There's nothing to worry about.
Because of you, I was beaten, and the dogs were set on me. I was chased over half of Transylvania. I swore revenge!
Now, you see, Peter, I'm home. You keep him in control. I will not restrain myself next time. Now, beast, show me to my room, and then my drunk ride bring it up.
Welcome to Hotel Frankenmeyer. I hope your visit will be enjoyable. May I introduce myself? I am Baron Henry von Frankenmeyer, your host.
Joyous K. Woodknocker here. This is Mrs. Woodknocker. All the little Woodknockers. My card. Swell joint you got here. Who's your decorator? Attila the Hun? Say, when do we eat? I want 2 fried eggs, 2 poached eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 boiled eggs. And some roast beef. Rare, medium, well done, and overdone. Have you got any stewed prunes?
Oh, I suppose so.
Well, I'll give him some black coffee. That ought to sober him up. Look, now let's get one thing straight. I have a bad case of insomnia and I lie awake nights waiting to go to sleep. And I must have quiet. Quiet!
Pop really shaking up the stairs. He got caught in the elevator at the Aqua Hotel. Had to ride up and down 3 times before they let him out.
Worst case of seasickness I've ever had since Seabiscuit lost the 5th race at Hialeah.
That's very amusing, Mr. Woodknocker.
Not half as amusing as he thought it was.
Oh, my better half here. She has all the modesty, poise, and ill humor in the family.
Don't push me too far, Julius. This is hardly the place to discuss family history. Remember your nerves.
She doesn't think I'm very funny. Hey, Junior, how much would you charge to run into an open manhole?
Just the cover charge.
Well, drop in sometime.
Sewers.
Guess we cleaned that up pretty good.
I don't understand.
Well, neither do I, and don't let it happen again.
Julius, please. Can't we take a trip or ever have a night out without you going into these antics?
No.
I swear, you do it just to embarrass me.
Yeah.
Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Oh, you can call me Henry.
Henry.
Let's not get too familiar here.
Henry. My husband has been in vaudeville since he was young. Very young. Through the years, he's forgotten what is reality and what is a play.
To me, reality is a play. Or a play is reality, or vice versa. There's a wisecrack in there somewhere, but I doubt it. Oh well, all for one and one for all, and you for me, and 3 for 5 and 6 for a quarter.
I must say, you look very familiar to me.
I
My
do, huh?
husband is not who you think he is.
That's a lie. I know who I am. I'm an imposter, an impersonator.
He is a continual source of embarrassment to his family. But that doesn't stop him. Nothing stops him. He'll insult anyone. And now he claims to be suffering from nerves and insomnia. So the doctor sent him on this trip to recuperate. Actually, he's been trying to drive me to a nervous breakdown for the last 20 years.
It's a short drive.
Well, I'll just apologize now for anything that happens later.
Hello, room service. Ice water in 318. How'd it get there? No, we don't have any ice water. This is Coconut Beach, Florida. No snow, no ice. I'll tell you what you do. Cut up some onions. That'll make your ice water.
That's very good, Mr. Woodknocker.
Thank you.
Now there seems to be only 4 of you.
Hey, that's real brilliant. I'll bet with a little practice you could learn to count to 10.
Julius, we've had enough comedy for one evening.
What I mean, sir, is the travel agency wired there to be 5 of you.
That'll be Miss McGonagall, our traveling companion. She's out in the car and refuses to get out. She says this place reminds her of a monster picture. Can't imagine why. Ah, Miss McGonagall. When you see her, you may think she looks like an idiot. And when she speaks, you may think she sounds like an idiot. But don't let it fool you. She's an idiot. Ruth, what?
Oh, it's horrible, horrible, most horrible. I was sitting in the car and this horrible face peeked through the side window. Ooh, it was the most gruesome thing I've ever seen.
Must have got to look at herself in the rearview mirror.
I frightened it away.
Must have got a good look at her.
My screaming frightened it away.
I rest my case. This is Miss McGonagall, our traveling companion. Any resemblance between her and a living human being is purely coincidental.
Juliet, I'm warning you. Now calm down, Mrs. McGonagall. Whatever it was didn't hurt you. You just got yourself all worked up with that long trip up the mountainside, seeing the hotel. You just need a week.
I'll not stay the night in this place. I'd be too frightened to close my eyes. Who knows what might be lurking in the corners or under the bed?
I could say something, but I won't.
Well, I'm sure you'll feel differently once you've refreshed yourself.
Why, of course. Now, Mr. Frankenheimer.
That's Frankenmeyer.
Yeah, Mr. Frankincense, how much of the room?
How much? I hadn't thought of that. Would $20 be too much?
$20? That's ridiculous. I wouldn't pay $20 to stay in this rattle. Come on, Miriam. Mom, let's go. We're leaving. Get your bag.
Oh, now you're talking.
Juliet, it's too late to find another place to stay. We have reservations and we're staying. Now, if you want to leave tomorrow, that's fine. But I'm not fussing tonight.
No, you can't go. These roads are dangerous at night, especially with the storm coming in. But we can reach a settlement tomorrow, which I'm sure will be agreeable to all of us.
Nah.
Oh, this isn't the first time we've done this. No. Most people expect to spend money when they travel, but not him. In Paris, he stormed out of our reserved hotel, and we carried our bags all over the city for 5 hours looking for another place to stay. We ended up back in the first one.
Well, it was the principle of the thing.
Well, I'm principal now. I'm tired. Miriam is tired. Junior
Where's Junior?
has run off somewhere. I refuse to leave. If you want to sit on your bags in the lobby, that's your affair.
Very well, my dear. We'll stay. But I must have quiet.
Thank you, Julius. Now, where's Junior?
Junior.
Junior?
Here, Mom. Hey, Pop, this place is swell. It'd be a peachy place for a murder.
All right.
Well, it would.
Well, I'll have you shown to your rooms, and then I'll prepare something for you to eat and have it brought up to your rooms. I'm sure you must be famished after your long journey.
You come out of there, Miss McGonagall, break every bone in your body. Go get him.
Stop! This harmless creature is the bellboy. Come on, Igor. Come out. Come out, Igor. He is as harmless as a puppy dog.
Not as ugly, too.
No, Igor, get the baggage and show our guests to their rooms.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, mice.
Mice? Sounded rather large for a mouse.
Oh, well, the sound echoes through the lower halls, but there's nothing to be frightened about. They always stay below in the dungeon.
Dungeon! Oh, boy, can I see him, Pop?
No.
They are all locked and sealed shut. No one has been in them for years.
Say, mister, does this place have any secret passages going from room to room?
Well, I don't think so.
That's enough, Junior. You can explore later.
Gotcha, Pop.
Igor will show you to your rooms.
Be careful with my bag there. It has all my costumes in it. If you lost that, I'd have to play Lady Godiva, and I haven't got the equipment.
Walk this way.
He said it, Ruth. I didn't.
Not a suitable brain among them all. I suppose I must make do. There's no time to get another. All this lightning, the energy in the machine will be ready at 11 o'clock. I will give the crystal to Igor, and then he will place it on... which one? The boy? Not old enough. Mrs. McGonagall. Never. Not Mrs. Woodknocker. For the girl, there is only one choice, unfortunately. Mr. Woodknocker. As soon as the crystal is planted, we will sedate him, and then at 11 o'clock, my monster will have a new brain. Oh, the thrill of it. Oh, answer the door. Whoever it is, get rid of them. Then keep an eye on our guests. We don't want to lose any of them. I must recheck the instruments.
Get rid of them, he said. We should have made them carry this end first. Fetch and carry, fetch and carry. Someday I'll get my revenge. When I want something, I won't get it. Better yet, if I could get my brain transferred into the body of the monster, I would be the most powerful man alive. The doctor gives me the crystal, and will keep it for myself. I will be the master here. My wonder brain in the monster's wonderful body.
What are you doing, Mr. Igor?
Fetch and carry.
Hey, that looks like a mummy case. That doesn't belong to.
A guest.
I wonder if there's anything in it. Can I see?
No, don't touch it. I'll get in trouble. I have all the trouble that I need.
Darn, that's a bit of little dirt. Oh well, this place has possibilities. Now, if I were a secret passage, where would I be? Nope. No. Aha, the fireplace. There's always something at the fireplace. Not here. No. There you are, you little devil. I knew this place had to have a secret passage somewhere. I bet this place is everywhere in the whole castle.
But I must see the doctor. It's very important. A matter of life or death.
But the doctor's in the middle of an important experiment. He cannot be disturbed.
Well, he's already disturbed. But I won't leave until I see him. I have only one night left. Tomorrow is the full moon.
The full moon?
Yes. The full moon.
You mean the full moon?
That's what I said. I'm tired of repeating myself. I am Sir Lawrence Talbot III. So I see you too have heard of me. I'm not a bad one, really. I have feelings too. Yes, wants, needs, desires. But when the moon rises above the mountains, I turn into a hairy beast with jagged teeth and a thirst for blood. Now get the doctor! Now!
Full moon. Full moon. Oh my.
Excuse me, Mr. Frankenmeyer, where's your... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Mr. Frankenmeyer.
That's quite all right, Miss.
Woodknocker. I'm Mary Woodknocker. Are you a guest here, too?
A guest? Yes. I suppose I am a guest here.
Well, I know this is going to sound forward, but do you by any chance play tennis?
Tennis?
Well, I was going to ask Mr. Frankenmeyer where the tennis courts are, so I could practice in the morning. If you play, we could play doubles with my father and my brother. Oh, they are quite good, though. They won the doubles club. They opened all the country club last summer. My father, he hates the club, especially the country club. But he says he paid all that money to go, he has to suffer get his money's worth. Oh, he's so wretched at golf club. Tennis seems to be the only alternative. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do all the talking. I just get tired of talking no with my family all day.
Oh, not at all. Your conversation is delightful. Really.
Oh, well, thank you. But I'm afraid it's true. I haven't had anyone to talk to since we came on this trip. Well, I don't speak French or German.
I speak English like a native. I spent many years there.
Oh, I love England. Its history and all. I'd like to go to London someday. Oh, we
go there this time because my father was there to play shortly after he and my mother were married.
Oh, your father is an actor.
Oh, really? He's more of a comedian. Oh, he's quite ordinary. Fun, but not as isn't for most fathers. But when he was in public, oh, he was crazy into the most outrageous character like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. Oh, when will this torment end?
Oh, are you all right? It's only a storm.
Yes. Yes, it's only a storm.
Well, anyway, my mother used to be dancing with my father's play company. Well, then he made her retire. I think she resented a little and still does. My father, he hasn't been feeling well more than insomnia. So his doctor suggested this trip. It hasn't helped. Well, he gets seasick at the mention of a ship. And the ship we're on, it's got so high in the water, rolls from side to side, and still to side.
That's very amusing.
Oh, my father, well, he didn't think so.
You know, I don't think I've laughed in years until this very moment.
Oh, Mr. Talbot, I believe.
Yes, and who might you be?
Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Mr. Frank... Yes, Mr. Frankenmeyer. I must speak with you, Mr. Frankenmeyer.
Oh, well, don't let me disturb you, Mr. What was your name?
Talbot.
Mr. Talbot. Oh, I've really enjoyed speaking with you. Mr. Frankenmeyer, where are your tennis courts?
Tennis courts? Well, I will have Igor string some netting up tomorrow morning in the garden.
Thank you. Oh, I do hope to see you later, Mr. Talbot.
Please, call me Larry. I would love to see you later.
Where am I going to get a net?
Oh, don't argue. Just do it.
Goodbye, Larry.
But first get something for the mall. Melvin.
Melvin?
Melvin.
Oh, Melvin.
Still playing with monsters, Dr. Frankenstein?
Don't call me doctor, and it's none of your business what I'm doing. What do you want?
Well, I'd like a stiff drink first.
Igor, a drink for Mr. Talbot. And I'll have one too. I have a feeling this is going to be a long night. Now tell me, Mr. Talbot, what do you want?
You obviously know who I am. And since you do, you must also know that tomorrow is the full moon. Oh, I can't go through another full moon like the last one. You don't know what it's been like. Month after month, year after year, knowing that whenever the moon changes, you will change also. Your body racked with agony, being hunted like a wild beast. Oh, that girl. I don't dare think of liking her, or even being friendly with her, or anyone else for that matter, for fear that I shall see the mark of my next victim in her hand. Oh, doctor, you must help me. You must find a cure.
That would be impossible. It would take months, perhaps years of study before I could attempt to cure.
Then kill me! You'd do the same for a mad dog, wouldn't you?
Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Perhaps there is a way. It will take some time and some trial and error. But there are possibilities. I will strike a bargain with you. If you will help me with my experiment, then I will help you.
I'll do anything to be free from this curse.
Once you begin, there will be no turning back. Agreed?
Yes.
Good. Then let us drink to our partnership, to success.
To freedom.
Oh, Melvin.
Now, listen carefully. This is a fluorite crystal. It is very rare. It is the key to your future happiness. But you must make no mistakes.
Don't tell me. Don't worry.
I was going to give this crystal to Igor, but the man who is desperate will make certain that nothing goes wrong. This crystal focuses the rays of my brain transfer machine.
You're what?
I don't have time for details. You must have this crystal placed on the body of Mr. Woodknocker.
Woodknocker? Isn't that the girl's fault?
Yes, yes, the girl's father. He is a little strange. Actually, he is a lot strange. But he is intelligent And if my experiment works, I can retrain him as I want him. The energy from the machine is focused through the crystal. The brain is changed into 1 billion particles and sent through space. It takes several hours to build up the energy necessary to make the transfer. It is very dangerous. Until the energy is released, it will be ready tonight at 11 o'clock. You must have this crystal placed on the body of Mr. Woodknocker before then. If you are still in possession of the crystal, then your brain will be in the brain of the monster, and the monster's brain will be in you. You have just 1 hour. Do not fail.
Don't worry. I feel strangely. No, it's too soon. The full moon isn't until tomorrow.
Talbot. The sedative! Igor, you idiot!
You called?
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker.
Ah, Mr. Frankfurter. Good to see you again. I've no one to blame but myself. Lovely weather I haven't. Bit chilly, but just keep the ice from melting.
Doctor,
Doctor? Where's the I'm a doctor. Where's the horse? Oh, here we go. Ah, just as I thought. You're smoking too much again.
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, it's Talbot. He's fainted.
Well, show me. I'll find out for myself. I can't help this man. He's fainted. What he needs is a long ocean voyage. In the meantime, I'll be in the garden. Should he recover, don't blame me.
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, it may start raining and you'd get wet in the garden. Getting wet would not be good for your health.
So I get that. Then the sun will come out and I get sunstroke. You know, I'm an incurable insomniac. And the only cure for insomnia is vodka. And lots of gin to go with it. You know, I used to worry about it. But that didn't work. So I worried about other things like, do you know what they call a blonde behind a steering wheel?
I know.
The driver's side airbag. Insomnia. It's terrible.
Oh, that man is crazy. Perhaps I've made a mistake. Now, what am I going to do with Talbot? I can't just leave him lying here. That's it. I'll put him in here until I can get Igor to remove him to the dungeon. Get Igor.
Secret passages are mighty dense for fighting evidence. So this is the Wolfman. And here is the crystal. I better go find Father.
wood. Sit under the trees and talk. Oh.
Oh, Miriam, have you seen your father?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, he's off wandering again then. He's probably off bothering the hotel personnel or the other guests. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any other guests.
Oh, there is one.
Oh.
Oh, it's a young man. He's tall, he's handsome, and he loves to talk.
Now, when did you meet him?
Oh, when I came down as Mr. Frankenstein where the tennis courts are.
Did Mr. Frankenmeyer happen to tell you where the bathrooms are? There's just a picture of water in a bowl in my room.
No, he didn't know.
Well, I've looked through all the halls upstairs. I guess I'll look around down here. Now, don't stay down here too long, dear. It's getting late, and there's no lights in the halls. The accommodations in these old European hotels are terrible.
Mother, before you leave, may I ask you a question?
Of course, dear. What about?
Well, when you met Father, was it love at first sight? I mean, do such things really happen?
Well, it certainly was a whirlwind courtship. You know, I suppose a girl can meet a man for the first time and know that it's Mr. Right. But it's better to know a little more about Mr. Right than I do about your father. There are less shocks and surprises that way.
Do you still love him?
Oh, Miriam, more than anything in the world.
Well, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. Well, could you try to overlook a little what he does? He may not try so hard to aggravate you.
Well, it's pretty hard to change overnight. But I'll think about it. Okay, I'll try.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
You get upstairs. It's getting chilly.
Oh, it is. I won't stay down too long, though, Mother. Oh, I can't wait for Mr. Talbot in the morning. I know what we'll do. We'll take a walk in the morning, and then we'll have dinner together tomorrow night. And then we'll go dancing on the terrace in the moonlight.
Benson, Carrie, move the body from this box to that box.
Hello? Have you seen Mr. Talbot?
No.
Well, if you do, could you tell him Miss Woodknocker's looking forward to playing tennis in the morning?
Oh, I never have any fun. No one asked me to play tennis. Ooh. When I get my brain in the body of the monster, I will have fun making life miserable for everyone else. Yeah. Where is that crystal?
Ah, my dear Countess, you don't know how good it is to find another insomniac wandering the darkened halls of night, searching for that endless sleep that never comes. Until you're ready to get up, that is.
Oh, darling, I know how you feel. As soon as the sun goes down, my eyes are wide open.
I love how you call me darling. Darling, darling.
Oh, darling,
Yes.
my trunk has arrived.
Ah, I once knew an elephant with a trunk like that, but it was too small for him. He sold it for 40 bucks. In fact, I think that's the trunk.
Isn't it beautiful, darling? I got it in Egypt.
Ah, Egypt you too. Reminds me of a girl I once knew. She was fair, fat, and 40. And her bank account wasn't too shabby either. She reminded me of the Prince of Wales. Not the current Prince of Wales, but the old Prince of Wales. When I say Wales, I mean whale. And believe me, I know whale when I see one.
Darling, you are so full of energy.
Ah, can you see it from there? I always get like this when I eat radishes.
Would you like a drink?
I never touch this stuff.
I have a terrible craving for a Bloody Mary.
I'll bet you do.
Pop, Pop, I've been looking all over for you.
Well, go look up my room. If I'm not there, I'll be out in the garden under a cabbage leaf.
Pop, this is serious. There's a man in that box, and Mr. Frankenmeyer's really Dr. Frankenstein, and he's going to steal your brain with the crystal that goes with this machine.
Steal my brain? Are you mad? Why would he want to steal my brain when he can have it for $37.50? That includes the tax. Let me smell your breath. Oh, kid, you got to lay off the lemonade.
But it's true, Pop. Look in the mummy cage.
Very well, my good man, if it'll make you happy. Mice? You didn't say this is a music box. Does it play Home Home on the Range?
told you?
Don't glare at me, Henry, darling. I have been here talking to Mr. Woodknocker. If it wasn't me, you know who it was.
What's the matter? A huge fan flew into my room.
I thought it was Mother. Where's Mother?
She was arguing with the wall the last time I saw her.
Oh, she went looking for the bathroom.
Oh, where did she go?
She's down that hole over there.
Oh, these holes are dangerous if you don't know where you're going. I'll call Igor to look for her.
I'm not budging from this spot.
What are you doing back there?
Setting mouse traps?
Oh, upon that story, you've been waiting there to jump out at me and not tell me.
Quickly, Igor. We must find Mrs. Woodknocker before...
That's Ruth. What's that?
Mice?
That makes sense. Ruth can't stand mice.
Quickly, Igor, quickly.
Come on, Junior, now go in. You know.
No, you must not follow. These holes are dangerous. Please, stay here.
Okay. Junior, let's play cards.
Oh, Father!
Oh, this is the worst thing you've ever done to us.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm coming, Mrs. Woodknocker. Well, maybe I'll just wait here.
Pop, we've got to do something. He's still in the mummy case.
Who's in the mummy case?
The Wolfman, of course. I'd look in there myself, but I haven't got any wolf bait. Miss McGonagall, you do it.
I didn't know such a thing, Mr. Woodknocker. If there's anything in there, I don't want to see it. Oh,
Mrs. McGonagall.
Gracious good evening.
Blood, so my intuition was right.
My darling, I cannot live without you. I have to stop.
A pretty story, but I don't believe it.
We will discuss it later. But for now, introduce me, my dear.
If you insist. This is Mr. Woodknocker and his son and daughter.
And this must be Mrs. Woodknocker.
It's not in your wildest nightmare.
This is my husband, the Count.
Ah, the Count of Monte Cristo, I presume.
No, I am Count Alucard from Transylvania. My castle is in the Carpathian Mountains near the Borgo Pass.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I am sorry for that.
I'm not. You ever heard of Cucamonga?
it's him. Those beady eyes. Well, I've known them anywhere.
Allow me to introduce myself to this vision of lovely.
Are you blind?
I am Count Alucard. You remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
I've heard it all.
Oh, I am sorry. For a moment, you reminded me of... It's quite ridiculous.
She's fainted.
Fainted? Seems to be contagious around here the last few minutes. Ruth.
Henry, darling, look who has just arrived.
Oh!
You do not look pleased to see me, Henry. But after all, you should remember, wherever my beloved little Natasha is, I am not far away.
Ruth.
Oh, Julius! It was you! Oh.
She hasn't been this affectionate since she was disaffectionate.
Oh, it came out of the darkness, growling and shuffling. Its eyes were flaming, its arms were outstretched like this.
Oh, don't worry, my darling. Anything that ugly had to be Mrs. McGonagall sleepwalking.
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, I've been here all the time.
Miriam, Junior, take your mother up to her room.
But Pop,
We'll talk about the man in the box later.
Man in the box?
he knows, Pop.
Where is the crystal?
I couldn't find it.
Yes, ma'am, now stay. I'll talk to you about it later. Miss McGonagall, you hop along too. All right, Mr. Oscar Mayer, what's going on around here?
Why, nothing.
Nothing. Do I look like an idiot? Don't answer that. I may look like an idiot, but I'm no dope. You advertise this place as a restful retreat, and everybody's going around here screaming. I'm a sick man. I have insomnia. I lie awake nights waiting to go to sleep. I take pills. I take red pills, green pills, blue pills. I take pills which remind me to take pills. Which reminds me, here, you better have one.
You can't mean you take these pills.
Ah, my golf ball. I wonder what that was I hit off the tee this morning. Insomnia. Terrible!
Why does this happen to me?
Is this man a lunatic? Or one of your new creations, Henry?
He is an American.
Igor, give me a drink.
I have heard of Americans. Perhaps we should go to America. A fresh, new country. Fresh faces. New blood.
And beautiful men.
Oh, my jealous darling, Natasha.
Of what should I be jealous? A silly woman who screams at that?
But you know I love only you. You are the moon of my night. Without you, I'm a hollow shell, doomed to fly through the night. I love Lord Monster.
Monster! Oh, I completely forgot the monster!
He's probably roaming the countryside wreaking havoc on destruction.
Oh, quickly, Igor, get the shackles! We must find him before 11 o'clock. Please, my friends, I need your help. Fly over the forest and see if you can see him. Igor and I will search the village and the brewery.
No, I will search the brewery. Now.
Watch out for that tree on the left.
All I wanted was a brain. Please excuse my appearance and my neglect of you. Have you seen Mr. Talbot?
Yes, he and my daughter have been gone all day. I do hope they get back soon. The clouds are threatening again.
Oh, Mr. Frankenmeyer, have you seen the Count? He's still a guest here, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he's still a guest here. He sleeps a lot during the day. He's a night person.
Sounds like Pop.
Oh, dear, it is going to storm again. It's getting so dark. I better get Julius to go look for Miriam. Something must have happened, or they would have been back by now.
Oh, I'm sure she's all right. And I'm going to take a stroll in the garden.
How long have you lived here, Mr. Frankenmeyer?
Why, I inherited this castle from my grandfather. Don't you have some place you need to be?
No.
What are you doing there?
I was using the text of America's great net chapter, my part. As legal like clues and evidence, we write them down. Saves time later when putting things together.
Oh, evidence?
Yeah, you know, evidence for something. Mysteries, murders, robberies. What's that strange knocking I hear?
Oh, knocking? I don't hear any knocking.
Are you all right, Mr. Frankenmeyer? You seem awfully nervous this evening.
Oh, why, not at all.
Well, I hear my mother calling. I'd better go.
Sorry.
No, sorry if you're going to be. You have me until night searching for that cake of yours. I go home to my room exhausted. The sun is already beginning to rise, and when I get there, my box is not there. I search frantically for them. That nincompoop Igor is letting down keys. I barely have time to get in it, and when I open it, there is a man inside. I barely have time to run and nothing can take myself before the sun comes up to the windows. I have a splendid headache. Don't tell them it's all.
I'm sorry, but nothing seems to be going right. There was so much energy in the machine that it nearly blew up. It was only a miracle that it didn't. We got back with the creature just in time. I've been working all day trying to get it repaired and ready for tonight. Talbot is gone with the crystal.
The crystal?
Oh, it's a critical part of the machine. I wish I had a recording of this so I wouldn't have to repeat it to everyone who walks in the room. Anyway, Talbot is gone with the crystal. Igor is acting strange. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Natasha, darling, if you will help me with my experiment, I will do anything to make it up to you.
Well, darling, when you put it that way, how can I refuse you? What do you want me to do?
We must get the crystal planted on Mr. Woodknocker. The machine is building energy again. This time I have set the automatic controls so that at 11 o'clock it will automatically switch brains. I will get the crystal and give it to you, and then you snuggle up to Mr. Woodknocker and slip it in his pocket.
So my father said, Madam, I am terribly sorry that my son's toast landed in your plate. Well, if it should happen again, I shall see that he throws the jam with it. My mother, she was just furious.
Good evening, Miss Woodknocker, Mr. Talbot.
Well, hello, Mr. Frankenmeyer. Have you met the Count of Paris?
No, I don't believe so.
This is the Count of Coperinsky, Mr. Talbot. Charmed, I'm sure, Mr. Talbot. I have heard of you, but never did I think we would meet. Though I must say, you look strangely familiar, as if we had already met.
You likewise are familiar, and I have heard of you and your illustrious husband.
Oh, young people are so happy together. I remember how it was to be young. Well, Henry, I will be back before you're ready to proceed. I must take some exercise. Oh, the children of the night. What beautiful music they make.
Talbot, I must speak with you.
Yes, yes. Miriam, I've had a wonderful day, and I shall never forget it. Please, remember to wear the necklace that I gave you, and never take it off.
Oh, it had such a strange odor, Larry.
I told you it has a special herb for warding off evil.
Oh, you Europeans, you're so superstitious.
Yes, I know, but wear it anyway.
Talbot?
Yes, yes. Now, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, no. You're having dinner tonight with my family. And then we're going to go dancing in the moonlight.
Moonlight?
All you men are all the same. Mention the word dancing and you fall apart. Now, I'm going up to change and I'll expect to see you later. Okay. Bye. See ya.
Did you hear that? We have dinner with her. Oh, don't worry about that. You've got plenty of time before the moon rises. Now, where is the crystal?
I don't have it.
What do you mean?
I mean I don't have it. I woke up face down on the floor. I hardly had time to look for it before Miriam and her mother walked in.
You find that crystal or I'll see you doomed.
Don't threaten me, Doctor. I'm in control of myself now, but in a couple of hours.
Oh, you find that crystal and I see you don't have to worry about that. I have a sleeping potion that'll put you out cold until we find a cure. But only if you find that crystal. Now get busy. Time is running out.
Oh, Count, your stories are so thrilling. Please tell me more.
I guess before this gracious evening is over. Henry said we had other guests. You must introduce us.
Well, this is Mr. Talbot, the Count Alucard, and this is Mrs. McGonagall.
Mr. Talbot, I have heard of you, but
Never did I think we would meet.
How did you know that?
I read the script.
I was just telling Mrs. McGonagall about my castle in Transylvania. You must come and visit one day. We will all have so much fun. The wonderful rugged countryside. It is so exhilarating to go hunting. The wolves with their fiery eyes glowing in the night. And I love to fly through the cloudless nights, over the twinkling lights of the villages nestled in the crags and valleys of the mountains.
Oh, you have an airplane? How thrilling. I've always wanted to learn how to fly.
Perhaps I might teach you one day. Go, my dear Mrs. McGonagall. Let us watch the moon rise over the mountains. It is a wonderful sight to behold. It reminds me of the broken battlements of my castle.
Oh, Count, I'd love to see your broken battlement.
I can't go through with this.
But we had a bargain.
But to steal a man's brain, your monster is made from dead men, and that's hideous enough. But to steal a living man's brain!
But there is the mistakes of the past. And a dead man's brain has too much deteriorated tissue. Even when we operated, we damaged the cells and the tissues. But a complete reassembly of the cells and tissues. Think of it.
I can't. I didn't ask to be the way I am. It's a disease, a curse. But I don't willfully do this. You, Doctor, are willfully doing evil!
Oh, evil Smeevil. You think you were driven by a curse? Well, so am I. The curse of the unknown. The curse of the past. Preying on the future. Failure is my curse. But I will not fail again. If your heart is so weak at the thought of the sacrifice of one man for the advancement of science.
Advancement of what science? Is this going to save lives? Or make this world a better place? I don't think so.
I refuse to discuss it further. If you won't put the crystal on Mr. Woodknocker, I'll do it myself. Just find that crystal before the moon rises, or it'll be too late to do anything about your problem.
Oh, faster! Faster! The machinery's overheating! All the dials are spinning!
No, you touched something. I told you not to touch anything. Oh, why did this happen to me? I think I shall go mad. Find that crystal. Time is running out. Get away, you idiot! Go help Talbot find the crystal.
Oh, it's not nice to treat people the way he treats me. I didn't touch anything. He's gotten very mean lately. Perhaps it's time I find a new master. How about you?
Me? No thanks. I've enough trouble looking after myself. Besides, it was your bungling that got the crystal lost in the first place. You and your drugged drink.
I don't think I like you anymore. If all I know about you, I would have a fine tale to tell a certain young lady.
Silence, you fool! Don't you breathe a word against to anyone, or it'll be your last breath. Now help me find the crystal!
If I find it, I won't give it to you.
You idiot!
Give her something.
None of your business!
see about that. That's the guy that was in the box last night. He's Wolfman. He's been with Miriam all day.
It doesn't look that wolfish to me.
You must be Mr. Woodknocker.
Oh, which one's yours?
The one in the middle.
Thank you.
How do you do?
When's this boat gonna stop rocking? I might as well be a drinking, man. I wake up with a hangover anyhow. Oh, where's the portal? I'm gonna be sick. Oh. All right, Mr. Talbot. What are your designs of my daughter?
Well, I like your daughter very much, sir.
Aha, wild sheep in wolf's clothing.
Patrick is busy. The doctor won't like it.
Another country heard from. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I carried in your bag.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm seeing you now. It must be something I ate. Oh. Look, buddy, I don't mean to give you a bum dress, but put an egg in your shoe and beat it. Hamstring. Get out of here and save us from your nincompoop. Talbot, my son here is known as Snoop Woodknocker, junior detective. He thinks something funny's going on around here, which is more than I can say.
Now, Mr. Talbot, if that's your real name, what are you doing here?
I'll ask all the questions, son. Now, Mr. Talbot, if that's your real name, what are you doing here? How to do?
Like the truth.
Well, that's a likely story if ever heard one. I'll tell you what you're doing here. You're looking for something you lost last night, right?
How did you know?
Is it smaller than a bird box?
Mr. Woodknocker.
Would it fit that box in the bosom?
Pot?
That's where you put it, didn't you?
Why'd you tell him for?
Well, how did you know where it was?
Last night when you were talking to Frankfurter or Frankenheimer, was there a convention here last night? Anyhow, while you were snoozing the box there, Junior pinched a little bauble from you.
So you know everything.
Well, I know Junior's side of the boondoggle. What's yours?
Does it really matter?
Certainly, every public nuisance is entitled to a defense. Just keep it short. I'm only here for a week.
Well, what can I tell you that Snoop over here hasn't already told you?
I believe everything he says. He's a good kid, but he only tells the story as far as he knows.
I have it all down in my notebook. He says to Dr. Frankenstein, I can't go on like that anymore. You must cure me or kill me. And then the doctor says,
I'll tell my own story. Thank you. And then, Mr. Woodknocker, I'll walk out that door and you'll never see me again. But I only ask one favor. Don't tell Miriam. I don't want her to know. Tell her that I had a terminal disease. And that it would never work out between the two of us.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, you may not know me by my real name, Lawrence Talbot. But you have heard of the Wolfman. I am the Wolfman.
I told you, Pop.
Oh, so you're the Wolfman, huh? I've heard of you, but
Never did I think we would meet, yeah.
You've been reading my script?
I came here to see the doctor. To see if he could help me find a cure, or just some peace of mind. He agreed to help me if I would help him with this experiment. Only that experiment turned out to be a plot to steal your brain.
I told you, Pop.
Using this crystal and some crazy machine he's got, he plans to switch your brain with the body of the monster his grandfather created. And I'm ashamed to say that I agreed to help him. But only at first. I don't want you part of it now.
That's an interesting tale, Mr. Talbot. And that confirms Junior's side of the story.
What are you going to do to him, Pop?
Oh, you never kick a man when he's down, son.
Here, you take the crystal.
I'll give it to Frankenstein.
But Frankenstein will try to slip it back to you.
Well, let him try. I never seen the day I can't bamboozle the likes of him. Besides, I could use a little excitement.
But your nerves, Pop.
All my nerves will take care of themselves. Look, you gotta get down there and foul at that machine sometime.
We don't have much time, Pop. I heard Frankenstein tell Igor that everything's set for tonight. All they need is that crystal. Heard them from the secret passage down the dungeon. I saw the monster, too. The thing Mom saw last night in the hall.
You think you can get down there and throw a wrench in the works?
I'll try, Pop.
Remember, Lady Godiva put everything she had on a horse. All we've got to do.
Don't worry, Pop. I'm at the place like the back of my hand.
Who else is in on this plot?
Well, Igor, of course, and me. I don't know about anybody else.
What about the Countess and all that lard, or Alucard? What's his name?
Alucard. Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards.
Oh.
He and the Countess are insanely jealous of each other. They're always flirting in front of each other.
I thought she was awful friendly. I thought it was on account of my good looks. Suppose she's in on this?
She could be. The doctor could use just about anyone, if he were desperate enough. She and the doctor were speaking when Miriam and I walked in.
Knowing human nature the way I do, I say Frankenstein hasn't got guts enough to try it himself. I got my money on the Countess. I think I'm going to have some real fun tonight.
Oh, Julius, I've been looking everywhere for you. You need to dress for dinner.
I am dressed.
You can't eat like that.
Why not?
Julius, you bought 2 new tuxedos in Paris. I wanted you to wear one of them.
I bought those 2 monkey suits because they were on sale and they fit. I never said I was going to wear one. You don't have to.
All I ask is that you dress halfway decently and not look like something the cat drug in. Would it be so hard for you to try to please me once in a while? Mother, please don't embarrass me again the way you did on the boat. Mother. Oh. Very well, Julius. Do whatever you please. I'll just wait for you upstairs. Oh, have you seen Junior? He's run off again.
Oh, yeah, I sent him on an errand.
Oh.
Boy, that's the easiest argument I ever won.
It's very hard not to argue, Father.
What's the matter with you? Haven't you ever seen an orange Julius before?
I just never realized how much they argued until we came on this trip. My mother, well, she just had to learn that giving Father, well, it gets her nowhere.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, don't be so gloomy. Relax. I'm not going to bite you. You had a nice day, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, good. It's a wonderful evening, and we're going to have, a wonderful time.
Miriam, I can't stay. I've got to be leaving tonight.
Excuse me, Miss Footlocker. You don't have time for talking to her. Where is the crystal?
Oh, here it is. You hideous ghoul. Take it and go to the devil.
Don't be a goody-goody around me, Talbot. Has the Countess returned?
So that's who you're planning on using. I figured as such.
Don't bother yourself about that. You've got a little problem of your own. From the looks of you, we'd better hurry. I'll send Igor up with a sedative. He'll have to be injected. I'll talk to you in the morning.
What was that all about?
Nothing, Miriam. Do you still have the wolf, the herb necklace that I gave you?
As silly as it is, yes, I do have it right here.
And remember, whatever happens, we did have a wonderful day.
Oh, Larry, you're acting so strange this evening. Come on, let's go look out the window. Oh, look, the mist coming up over the mountain. Oh,
Where's Talbot?
What's going on here? He suddenly turned into a wild man.
Oh, I can't explain everything. He has a disease that affects him strangely.
Oh, a disease? Well, we must find him and help him.
No, he's very dangerous.
dangerous when he's like this.
Well, somebody's got to help him. I will, even if you won't.
No, you must not.
But my darling, it was quite innocent, and you did not have to swoop down on us like the Red Baron.
Stay away from me, you please, Mr. Casanova. Or else scratch your eyes out.
Natasha?
Don't interrupt me when I'm arguing, Henry. The first chance he gets, and he's off with some silly pawn.
Look at this poor creature. You have frightened him to death.
Natasha, here is the crystal. We must get it on Mr. Woodknocker immediately.
I'm not interested in your little games anymore, Henry. Do you know that you were?
You can't be mad at Vlad. It wasn't his fault. Mrs. McGonagall's to blame. She was flirting with him, throwing herself at him. But Vlad was merely being polite.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
Yes, it's true. I am an innocent bystander.
Oh, Count, the things you say.
Innocent. Ah, very well, Henry. I will take the crystal.
Thank you, darling. And remember, I'll do anything to make it up to you.
Leave it to me.
Yes, of course. Well, one last check of the instruments. We can't be too careful.
What is going on between you two, my darling?
Nothing, my sweet. Henry is doing some sort of experiment and has given me this little crystal to hold for safekeeping.
He seems quite anxious. It must be important.
I haven't the faintest idea what it is for, but he did say it was important. Here, my darling, I will let you take care of it. You know how I lose things.
It looks like a diamond.
Yes, it does. Keep it close to your heart and don't lose it.
Just as I keep you close to my heart. My darling Natasha, you must forgive me for my naughty past few days.
After tonight, there will be nothing to forgive. My sweet lad, David, Dracula.
My wonderful Natasha.
When you get through with her feet, boy, you can start with mine. Ah, Natasha, leave this stuffed shirt. Fly away with me. I love you.
Mr. Woodknocker, I hardly know what to say.
I wouldn't know what to say either if I were you. Perhaps you could suggest something. As a matter of fact, you do suggest something. To me, you suggest a baboon.
A what?
Oh, I'm sorry I said that. I wasn't fair to the rest of the baboons.
You are making me very angry. I am a man of few words.
Well, I'm a man of one word. Scram.
Come, Natasha. We'll go where we can be alone.
Hey, don't look now, but there's one too many men in this room, and I think it's you. Natasha, it's the same old story. Boy meets girl, Romeo and Juliet. Minneapolis and St. Paul. Don't point that nose at me, it might go off. On guard. Shake. Olay. Arrivederci. Hasta banana. Pretty good, huh?
Wonderful, darling.
I took lessons from Acme Fencing. Looks like she's out for the count. You know, I can sit in your lap all night long as you don't stand up. Your eyes, how they shine, like the pants in my blue serge suit.
What?
Oh, that's no reflection on you, my love. It's a reflection on my pants.
Oh.
I can see it now. We'll go to my bungalow. You on the inside, me on the outside trying to get in. Or you on the outside, me on the inside trying to get out. Or you can go upstairs, I'll go downstairs. Oh, forget it. If you haven't heard from me by Friday, the whole deal's out. I love you. Will you marry me?
Oh, Mr. Woodknocker, that would be big of me.
Yeah, it'd be big of me, too. In fact, it'd be big of all of us.
Why, I've never heard of such a thing. I'm going to tell Mrs. Woodknocker everything I heard. Oh, I knew you were a cat all along.
What a strange woman.
Yeah, she's worse than strange.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to sit in your lap and wait for the...
Oh, excuse me. I know you're busy. Where did he come from?
From the fireplace, of course, and I wish you'd go back. Come on, my darling, let's go out in the garden where we can be alone. I can see it now. You and the moon. You wear a necktie, so I know which one you were. How's it going, Junior?
Well, I'm Frankenstein, I'll leave her that he gave Christmas to Kansas.
She hasn't slipped to me yet, and Lord knows I gave her plenty of opportunity. What about that machine?
I can't get close to it. Frankenstein keeps filling with buttons and stuff.
You get back down there and wait your chance. I'll get Frankenstein up here somehow.
I'm
I don't believe
Hurry.
I have it, Mrs. McGonagall. My husband may be aggravating, but he is not unfaithful.
Oh, but I heard him and I saw him.
But are you sure? I mean, you said yourself you were coming out of a faint. You must be mistaken.
Well, if you don't want to take my word for it, I shall leave. In fact, I'm going up and pack my bags. I've been frightened by bats and chased by heaven knows what. And for all intents and purposes, I've been called a liar. I'm going to visit the Count's castle. He promised to show me his broken battlement.
Well, this has been one mess of a vacation. Looks like I'm deserted by everyone now.
Oh, excuse me, I did not know the room was occupied.
Oh, it's not crowded. Come in.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Alucard from Transylvania. You remind me of the beautiful women of my country.
How do you do? I'm enchanted.
It is I who am enchanted. You have such a lovely neck, like a swan.
Oh, Count.
Indeed, you shine like the moon of my night, rising above the rugged mountain peaks of my beautiful country.
Oh, I don't think you should talk like that. I really don't. We just met. I hardly know you.
Such an evening was made for getting acquainted.
Oh, Count, I am a married woman. I do not appreciate such advances.
No offense, dear lady. I am but a lonely traveler of the night. And you have such exquisite... you are so... Oh, forgive me for my brushes. I am at your feet.
This is where I came in, you snake in the grass, you toad in the hole, you Jimmy Swagger.
Where did you come from?
From behind the couch, my dear. Don't worry, I'll save you from this masher.
Oh, Julius, don't be so melodramatic.
You have crushed me for the last time, Mr. Woodknocker. Now I shall destroy you, like the slime you are.
You have to catch me first, boy. This is it, boy. Strike two. Come on, get up and fight. What are you, a man or a mouse? I know what I'll do. I'll throw some cheese on the floor, then we'll find out.
Julius, how could you do such a terrible thing to this poor man?
Every man must defend his home, his country, America, and mom and apple pie, but not necessarily in that order.
What's going on down here? Oh, Count, what happened?
That monster. He attacked me.
Oh, you horrible man!
What's going on down here?
What's going on down here? Why, we're having a party. Do you know how to rumba?
Oh, yes.
Well, take a number.
Oh, get away from me.
Julius, darling, I have been waiting for you.
What does she mean, Julius, darling?
I told you, there's something hanky-panky going on.
She doesn't mean anything. She's just overwhelmed by my charm.
Does he have the crystal?
Do you mean this?
How did you get it?
Yeah, now I got it.
Stop it! Stop it! It's 30-11! Stop it!
Where's everybody going?
Over the river.
Stop it!
Grandmother's house. She's got it. Give it to her.
Hey! Hey! What are we doing? We want him to have the crystal.
So you're gonna steal my brain, huh, Frankenstein? Well, the jig's up.
Steal your brain?
Yeah, who's ever in possession of this crystal at 11 o'clock when his machine goes off has their brain transferred to his monster.
Natasha, you gave that crystal to me.
It was only a joke, madame.
Don't feel bad, Count. Here, you can have it back.
No!
I don't want it. Here, Frank.
Doctor! Doctor! The machine is going to explode! Oh, that little boy!
I married your mother because I wanted children. Imagine my disappointment when you arrived.
I think that's you, Pop.
Well, help your sister.
Natasha, darling, I have had enough vacation in this quiet, restful retreat. Let us return to the simple life of Transylvania.
Yes, my sweet. You must forgive me for my foolish thoughts. I belong only to you.
I breathe, and I promise that I will never look at another woman again.
Oh. Well, goodbye, Henry.
Oh.
But where is Henry?
Oh, he is probably out fiddling with his monster. He will never give up.
Well, goodbye, Julius, the food knocker and family.
Miriam!
Oh, Mary. Look, Talbot is no longer the boatman, and the moon is still in the sky.
The explosion must have released some energy from that machine. It changed me in some way. I'm cured. Miriam, will you marry me?
Marry you? Oh, you bet I would! Oh, that is, if it's okay with my parents.
It's all right with me as long as he wears a flea collar.
Oh,
young love, come, my darling. Let us fly to the night as we used to do. What's your mystery in life?
Oh, and after all the things he said to me.
Yeah. Mrs. McGonagall, you're a woman who's been getting nothing but dirty brakes. So we're going to clean and adjust your brakes, but you have to stay in the garage overnight.
Julius,
Yes.
be nice to Mrs. McGonagall. She suffered enough.
Be nice to Mrs. McGonagall. You're serious. Miss McGonagall, I'm going to be nice to you. I haven't a clue in the world how, but I'm going to be nice to you. Well, dear, was this vacation exciting enough for you?
We came on this vacation to get away from excitement.
This is true.
Julius, I'll never understand you, but after 20 years of marriage, I'm going to stop trying to change you. Now, let that be a lesson to you, Miriam. You can't change them before they're married. You haven't a chance afterwards.
luckily he's already been changed.
Very true, my dear. Now, come on, let's lodge with my fleas in the hills. I mean, flee to my lodge in the hills. Come on, Miss McGonagall, Junior. We got a packing to do. Marion, make sure he's got a shot.
Oh, Miriam. It feels wonderful to be just me again. The doctor did cure me, even if his brain transfer was a failure. Well, Igor, where is the doctor?
Well, I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was by the mummy case yelling something about his machine.
Oh, well. We'll see him later. Miriam, let's take that walk in the moonlight.
No one asked me to walk in the moonlight.
Igor, come down here and get me out of these chains. What do you mean, chaining me up in the dungeon?